Hello, in this class I'm going to take you through Sun Salutation A. So come up to the top of your yoga mat, at the very top. I'll talk you through the first round quite slowly. We'll do the second round a little bit faster, and then we'll do a few rounds kind of flowing with the breath so you get the hang of it. Okay, so from the top of your mat, you just find your mountain pose, which is a kind of an even space between the feet, about hip distance apart. And you just ground down through the feet, so really feel the earth. And from that grounding down, find a little bit of a lift up in your lower belly, in your heart, and the shoulders can rest down. Crown of the head can lift up just slightly. Just take a full breath here, inhaling and exhaling. With your next inhale, lift your arms up, keeping your feet pressing down. And then exhale, fold over your legs, but bend your knees a little bit this first round. Okay, so this is the kind of the second pose. Just take a moment here. The knees can stay soft. With your next inhale, we're going to turn it into a half forward fold. So you just bring your hands onto your legs, maybe just below the knees, and straighten out the spine. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, fold back down into that forward fold again. And then bring your hands down as you step back into a plank. Okay, so in your plank, you want to try and draw your kneecaps up, making the legs quite active. Lower belly draws in. And you're pressing into the ground with your hands, spreading your fingers. Shoulder blades kind of spread away from each other, space behind the heart, long neck. So your chin can be just slightly in towards your chest to keep your neck nice and long. Lower your knees down. Sorry, that might have been quite intense. And then just lower down onto your belly. Okay, next pose is Cobra. So point your toes, keep your hands where they are, and just lift a little bit up, drawing the shoulders back as you lift the heart. Just a little baby Cobra. Pressing through the big toenails. And then exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes and push up to a downward facing dog. So downward dog is like an upside down V shape with the body. Okay, you've got your bum in the air, you've got your hands about shoulder distance apart and your feet about hip distance apart. See if you can relax your shoulders again. There's that space just behind the heart. I always like to walk my legs out in my first downward dog. So drop one heel, bend the opposite knee. Okay, and then look back up towards the hands and step your feet forward, one at a time perhaps, or just walking your way up, and come back to that half forward fold. So your hands come wherever they land on the legs, straight back. Then with your next exhale, fold back over the legs. They can bend a bit. Ground through the feet. Inhale, bend through the knees. Press yourself all the way back up. Palms touch overhead. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so that was kind of one round, but quite slowly taking you through it. We'll go through it again a little bit faster. I won't talk quite as much. So from the top of your mat, if you haven't finished at the top of your mat, just step forward. So the intention is to step back and then to step forward again, so we end up back at the top. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, that halfway lift, lengthen the spine, hands onto the legs if they need to be. Exhale, back to your plank. We'll just stay for one inhale. Whole body active, and then exhale, lower the knees, come down to the belly. Inhale, Cobra, lifting the heart, pressing through the big toenails. Exhale, lower back down, tuck toes, push back, downward facing dog. We'll just stay for 3 breaths, so continue your long, deep breaths. And I always encourage a little bit of movement in down dog if you feel like it. Some days you don't, you just want to stay still. But then some days you really want to wiggle about into your tight spots. Inhale, look up towards your hands, step forward, find your half forward fold at the top. Exhale, completely fold. Inhale, rise up, little bend in the knees, so you push yourself back up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 2 more flowing rounds. We'll only stay for 1 breath in down dog. Okay, so inhale, arms lift up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, half lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, push back, downward dog. 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look towards your hands, step your feet forward and find your half lift at the top of the mat. Exhale, completely fold. Inhale, rise up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Straight into 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Open the heart, long spine. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, push back. Down dog. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, step forward, come up to your half forward fold. That's all in one inhale. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, bend through your knees, press through your feet, rise up. Palms touch up above. Exhale, hands to heart. And just take a moment, close your eyes. And we'll just take 5 breaths here to finish. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fill your belly. Exhale. Keep that going, 3 more. Okay, and then release your hands alongside the body. You can slowly open your eyes and just observe how you're feeling now, the effects of your sun salutes. You can revisit this video again if you kind of still learning the sun salutes. Just keep revisiting and practicing until it becomes just a really natural movement with breath. It's almost like you don't have to think about it anymore. It will just happen, like riding a bike. And this can be used as just a standalone practice, even just doing 5 of them when you wake up. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.